Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be such a huge announcement. I am so excited to share this with you guys. So if you watch my weekly vlogs, you'll have known that I've been talking about something big coming. And if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been counting down this announcement. And I am here to put you out of your misery and tell you exactly what is going on. So here it is. I don't really know how else to put this, but I am going to Disneyland Paris and I want you guys to come with me. So basically, if you watched my weekly vlogs or along on Instagram, last month I went away with a company called OutGoing to Amsterdam. Hands down, it was one of the best trips of my life. I enjoyed everything about it. Like, I was so nervous going on that trip because I went on my own. It was a blogger trip, and honestly just have such high regard for OutGoing. Just think they're absolutely amazing. And then I found out that they do Disneyland Paris trips. Now you guys know that when I go to Disneyland, I always go on the coach and I always go really as cheap as possible, and it's normally for like 2 days in both the parks. OutGoing do coach trips. They go right down the country and then they go all the way down across on the coach, across the ferry to Disneyland Paris. So I was like, So I got in touch with them and I was like, you guys do Disneyland Paris trips. I go to Disneyland. How about me and my followers go on one of your trips? And they were like, okay. They've actually been so lovely about this, so helpful and so understanding of what I want this to be for you guys. Like, I've been on the phone to them, we've been emailing back and forth. I wanted the dedicated page for this trip to be like all about like us going together, and like I've written it all myself and everything, and they were so great about it. So I think I've finally found a way for us all to go to Disney together. You guys are always saying like, you should do more meetups, or wouldn't it be cool if we could all hang out in Disney, or loads of you always say like, I hope I can meet you in Disney one day. Now we can. They've set us up a dedicated page with all the information on for our trip, because there is going to be other people on the coach as well and they have their own page, but we have our own page. So there's all the information on there about like how we'll all go for breakfast together, and then we can all wander down to the park together, and oh my god, I'm so excited. So yeah, I was like, I need the page to say this, I need it to be like this, I want this to happen for us, I want us to do this. And yeah, they've been really great about it. So they really kindly gifted me my space on the trip. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, yes, I was gifted, me and Matthew have been gifted our spot. But this is not a paid collaboration. Like, I don't get more money the more people that sign up for the coach or anything like that. Like, I generally do want this to be a trip for me and you guys. And who knows, maybe this could be an ongoing thing in the community where we all go, like maybe annually, to Disney together. Like, I don't know, that's something in the future, but I do feel like the community, the Disney community, needs more Disneyland Paris trips together. Like, why not? You guys are always asking me, who do I recommend to travel with when going to Disneyland Paris? Like, who do I go with when I go by coach? I've been with a couple of different companies, and although I haven't been with OutGoing at Disneyland Paris yet, I know this trip is going to be the best trip ever, because I enjoyed the Amsterdam trip so much with them. I've always gone coach, so I know what to expect. Okay, so all of this information is going to be on the page, so you don't have to keep re-watching this video if you are thinking about coming along, or if you need more information to help you decide whether to come. So we're going on the coach. The coach has a toilet on it, don't worry. It includes all of your like taxes and your road tolls and your ferry crossing. It includes all of that in the price. We are having 3 nights accommodation at the Hotel Cheyenne. I am literally so excited. I've stopped there once before, and honestly, I know I've only stopped in one Disney hotel, but it was my favourite. Like, out of all the hotels I've stopped in at the Disney parks, most of them have been associated, and oh, it's just such an amazing hotel. Like, I'm so excited to go back. You also get 2 breakfast vouchers, so on 2 of the mornings we can all go and have breakfast together at the Earl of Sandwich. You get tickets for both days in the park in both parks. We have the group booking page, which is going to be like Sarah Louise Porter Disneyland Paris trip, which is going to have all the information on, and you can comment on there and we can all talk about it. As well as me on the trip, there is of course the OutGoing reps who are going to be there to handle everything. They're going to help us along the way. They're going to answer all your questions, and they are basically in charge, and they're just going to take care of us like they did with me on the Amsterdam trip. And one of the biggest things that I'm really excited about is on the first night when we get there, we have a party in Planet Hollywood. I've never been in Planet Hollywood before in the village, so I am so excited for that. So what's going to happen is you'll get picked up on the coach. We're going to travel through the night, which I've never done before, but I think it's quite a good idea. We'll all hang out in our pajamas and then we will sleep on the coach. We'll get to the hotel, and then the first day we actually have the whole day to either just chill in the hotel, which I think is a big thing because normally I don't get that space of having a day to do like chilling before going to the park, because like traveling is tiring. So we get a full day to either chill in our bedrooms in the hotel, Shein, hello, or you can go and check out the village. You don't need a park ticket to go into the village. And then on the night we have the Planet Hollywood party. Then you have your first night in the Shein. Then the next morning we're all going to go for breakfast together. We're going to go to Earl of Sandwich, and then we have a full day in both the parks. You get another night in the Shein. Next day we go back into both the parks, we have breakfast again. Then you get another night in the Shein, and then we travel back through the day on the last day. So we're all awake, we can all hang out on the coach. Then you'll get home nice and kind of on the evening kind of time, so not too late. So you get to experience being on the coach through the night and during the day, which I personally think is going to be so much better, because even if you don't sleep well on the coach, or even if you do, you still have a full day to just do what you want before going into the parks, which is very tiring. Then on the way back you actually get a full night in the hotel. You're not getting straight onto the coach after being in the park all day. You get a full night in the hotel sleeping, and then we travel back during the day. We can all just chill out on the coach. So you're thinking, Sarah, how much is this going to cost us? Okay, for all of that, for one person the price is $375. Personally, I think that is a brilliant price. That is usually what I tend to pay around for this sort of trip. I've even paid more to stay in associate hotels. So that is 3 nights in the Hotel Shein, your ferry, your coach, 2 breakfasts, 2-day 2 park entry, welcome party. Like, there's a lot in there, and you have your 2 reps as well. Now I've got some key dates on here in case you're like, oh okay, when is it? Right, we're gonna go on Sunday the 9th of June. Now it's quite soon, which, you know, I can understand that can be a bit of a stretch to get that money together, but I promise you it's going to be worth it, and at least we don't have to wait a long time for it. It's till Thursday the 13th of June. The deposit is £75. You only have to pay the deposit by the 1st of April, so you've got a good month now to have a think about it, and if you want to come, if you can afford to do it, like, please don't feel like you have to come and get yourself into financial debt. I really don't want this to be a thing where people are like struggling to pay and stuff. Like, obviously I want you guys to come along, but it is in a short space of time, so let's be smart about this. So you have till the 1st of April to pay the £75 deposit. Then you have till the 30th of April, which is just about 2 months, to pay the rest, which is the £300. And then you would have about 6 weeks until the trip. So that means you have 6 weeks to get together any spending money or any like food money, because obviously we just have our breakfasts included. So that's plenty of time to save up a bit of like lunch and dinner money for on the days when we're in the park and things, and when you're on the coach, and then any spending money if you wanted to. There's going to be a dedicated WhatsApp group while we're in the park, so don't feel like you have to hang out with me. Even if you just want to look into Outgoing as a Disneyland Paris trip option, which I highly recommend you do. I wouldn't be telling you guys to go on this trip with me if I didn't believe in the company. Like, I honestly feel like this is going to be so much fun. So I'll leave all the information about Outgoing, and they don't just do Disneyland trips, they do Amsterdam, they do like all sorts of stuff. It won't just be me and you guys on the coach. There's also going to be like societies from universities, like so Disney clubs at universities and stuff, so you're going to get to meet like so many people, and you're just going to be with people who understand the obsession of being a Disney adult. I think it's going to be a great way for us all to just meet new people and hang out together in Disney. Like, we can go for breakfast together, but then if you want to go into the park and do something else, or you want to go to a different ride, just feel free to go and do it. And then you can use the WhatsApp group to find the rest of us, or like a group of us, or you know, you can hang out with it like in a group of the people who have gone, or you can go off on your own. Like, it's entirely up to you. I have my things that I like to do when I go to the parks. I'm sure you guys, if you've been before, have things that you like to do. If you've never been before, then you might like to hang out with other people who are on the trip, so then you can see what they like to do. Like, I just think this is going to be a really awesome thing for the Disney community to just all get together. I'm always hearing like, we want more Disney meetups, we want to meet more people in the community with more like-minded people. This is the perfect way to do it. You're always telling me to do meetups, you're always telling me like how magical it would be if we could all hang out in Disney. This is it. Let's all go to Disneyland Paris together this June. And I feel like there's not enough in the Disney community. Like, there isn't like places where Disney people can all go like and meet up, and I don't know, there's just not really any meetups or anything. Yeah, I just thought this was a really good idea. So please come to Disneyland Paris with me this June. I am so excited. I seriously can't wait. Please come with me. Matthew's coming with me as well, obviously to look after me because I do have chronic fatigue syndrome and I get very tired. You will see that if you come on the trip. No, it's gonna be good. Don't worry about it if you've never been before. Like, please come. Please check out the page. There's gonna be like a comment section on there where we can all talk. If you've got any queries, anything you want to talk about, you can talk about stuff down below in the comments and I'll answer as best as I can. But it honestly is an amazing price for what you're getting. You're getting all your travel, your breakfast, your park entry, your Disney hotel, and you're getting your welcome party. You have your outgoing reps to look after you. I'm going to stop blabbing. The link below for the booking page and the dedicated like Sarah trip page with all the information is down there. Please go check out Outgoing and show them some love for helping me to organise this for you guys. They've been so lovely about it, so up for it, so just really want to be part of the Disney community and helping us out so that we can hang out more. And everything I was saying, I was like, it needs to be this way. Like, we need to set up a dedicated page so that we can all talk to each other, and I want people to feel safe on this trip and I want them to know everything they need to know before they invest the money. And they were just so great, and they've like been emailing back and forth and we've been setting it all up. I think it's gonna be amazing. Like, oh, I'm tearing up. Like, I am so excited. I just can't wait. Like, guys, let's go to Disney. As a little side note as well, if you did watch my goals and dream board video, you will know that on that video, on my board, which is above my head, I did actually put on there that I wanted to do more meetups with you guys. I wanted to hang out with you more. Tick. And I really wanted to be gifted an experience to Disneyland Paris, like a trip to Disneyland with a company, and I've already achieved both of those. And we started working on this together, me and Outgoing, in February. So the dream board works. Right guys, I'm going to stop blabbing. All the information and links are below. Please go check out Outgoing. I'm excited. Let me know if you're coming on the trip. Oh my god, I'm so excited. One last thing. Thank you so much to you guys for making me be able to do something like this with you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to set up stuff like this for the community and experience stuff like this. One last tiny little thing. This top is from my brand. This top launches on Wednesday the 6th of March, and obviously I'm pretty sure you can tell who it's inspired by, and there's a matching skirt and stuff. If you want to go and check out my new range that's coming out, the inspired range, check out Princess Rags Fashion on Instagram, and it's released on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I'm going to stop blabbing. Right guys, I'll see you in Disney, maybe. Bye.